From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your North Coast Neighborhood Forecast.
Everything Medical has been your complete source for medical supplies since 2007. Our 10,000 square foot showroom has the largest selection of home medical equipment in the North State. We have what you need. Everything Medical, Athens Avenue, Reading.
Well, let's get this work week started, shall we? And, we're going to start off with these fairly mild temperatures here, cooler than normal for this time of the year, at least to start off the week. But we're going to see quite an increase in those temperatures as we go into the latter part of this week and into this upcoming weekend. Now, for the coast, it's obviously a different story. Yes, there will be a slight increase in those temperatures later this week, but certainly nothing all that noticeable. So that big heat arrives over the weekend. All right, let's take a look at your hour-by-hour forecast for today. Starting off at 8 o'clock in the morning, about 53 inland, reaching somewhere in the mid-80s later on this afternoon. We do have those partly cloudy skies out there, but mainly looking at those mostly sunny skies. And for the coast, we've got mostly cloudy skies, temperatures in the low 60s. So let's take a look at your hour-by-hour forecast for Trinity County. Yeah, you've got sunny skies out there, looking at temperatures hovering right around 90 degrees. So as we typically see, Trinity County a bit warmer than even some of those inland areas. Now, I want to show you that temperature trend for Trinity County in particular, because this is where we're really going to notice those temperatures increasing. As I mentioned, we're starting off around low 90s for today through Wednesday. But then temperatures, quite an increase on Thursday, but still not that bad, especially when you compare it to what we'll see over the weekend. Now, at this point, it looks like the peak of this heat wave I'm talking about will be on Saturday. But then temperatures should start to drop after that. And it's all coming from our friends down over the desert Southwest, where they've got excessive heat warnings for this week, at least to start off the week, with temperatures expected to be somewhere between 115 and that's right, even close to 120 degrees for some of the warmer spots. So that heat over the desert Southwest is going to slowly expand in our region, starting really as early as today. But we're really not going to notice that increase until it finally really makes its presence known by the end of the week and this weekend. Now, as I mentioned, Saturday is when that bubble of heat is centered right on top of us. And that's when highs for the mountains will be between 95 and 105 degrees. And as you saw in Weaverville, could even be warmer than that. Now, for the Sacramento Valley, 110 degrees plus is what we're expecting there. And of course, the coast, yeah, temperature is more like the low to mid 60s. Now, by Sunday of this upcoming Sunday and even into next week, that heat is expected to start retreating back over the desert Southwest, and we'll probably see those temperatures drop. But as I mentioned, this is going to be quite a heat wave heading our way later this week. Here's a look at futurecasts. You've got the fog along the coast, as we typically are seeing here, and then going into the afternoon today, there you can still see mostly cloudy skies. Now, even the inland areas are seeing a few spots with some clouds, but otherwise mainly sunny skies, and of course sunny skies for Trinity County. We go into your Tuesday morning. There's the fog making its way to the inland valleys. But by Tuesday afternoon, tomorrow, we're actually starting to see that begin to break up a little bit more for the coast. We'll call it partly to mostly cloudy skies for the coast. But for the most part, I don't expect it to clear out entirely for the coast. Now, those wave heights taking you through the day today, notice, especially to the south and west, we're beginning to see those wave heights increase a bit, and then even going into your Tuesday as well. So especially down to the south and east, we're going to see a bit of an increase, but not as much as you head north, say west of Crescent City or Klamath, for example. So here's your marine forecast for today. Your winds from the north at 5 to 10 knots, waves from the north at 3 feet at 4 seconds, and from the northwest at 3 feet at 11 seconds, and we've got no advisors in the forecast at this point. So here is your forecast for your Monday. Temperatures, as you can see, around 69 for Klamath, 60 though for Crescent City, 61 for Eureka, Shelter Cove about 68. Now you start heading inland, 86 for Hoopa, 87 Willow Creek, and even warmer out in, for most of us in Trinity County. For example, Trinity Center, Weaverville, Hayfork, about 90. You head out to Ruth though with a temperature of about 83 degrees. So here's your 7-day forecast. You can see for the coast, it's going to actually increase a little bit here for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But there you can see out in Hoopa, we're about 88 for your Wednesday, and about 100 degrees by Friday, and over 100 degrees by Saturday, Sunday, and even warmer for Weaverville. You're up to 97 by Thursday, and over 100 degrees with that peak on Saturday, with a high of 107 degrees. Yeah, it's warming up. All right, there's your 7-day forecast for Eureka. Temperature is really not changing much, right? It's going to warm up a little bit at the end of this week and into this weekend with temperatures between 63 and 64 degrees.